Well, here's another project I've been putting off. Yeah, I had a weak fence. Post was rotted down at the bottom, partially. So, I just finished pounding one of these fence menders in there. And I had to cut out a notch for the board. And let's line it up with the other board that's there, I guess. Can't leave this thing open. They got 4 dogs next door. So okay. And so we're going to go ahead and put this back the way it should be. And it did take a while to pound that sucker in there. A lot less time is going to take me to put this board in. So, as old Red Green says, if the women don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handy. I'll get it. I know you're there. I'll find it. There we go. Now, we'll just put the rocks back in there where they belong. And that'll be it for that one. Nice solid fence. Well, I got another one over there, but it's not quite as bad. So you can see me now. Can you see me now? Alright. Anyhow, these things are pretty handy though. They aren't that expensive. And they have 2 places where you can pound them in. You can start with up here at the top. And then later on you can use the other one down below and womp it on down even harder. So, anyhow, that's going to be it for that one. Now we'll go on and take a look at the what that cabinet looks like. Well, swinging that 10-pound sledgehammer today, that was fun. I'm not winded though. But at least I got that project done. So in fact, I have what I did before was I screwed a pallet to the side of it and wedged it in there to try to keep the fence post from falling over. But that only works for so long. You figure, yeah, that looks clunky as anything. So that's why I went ahead and I figured, well, let's try the fence menders out. And luckily, I was able to dig the rock out of the way enough where I found the concrete where the post was set in, and I put the point of that post in there and just started whacking away with my 10-pound sledgehammer, and I got it in there like halfway. It's really all I needed, because when I did that, it's solid as a rock. It won't move at all. So, and then I cut the fence, notched out the fence so it would fit. So at least I got that project out of the way. Oh yeah, and the update for the virus here in Washoe County, where we have 255,000 people. The amount of people affected by the virus has now hit 1,000. The death toll is currently at 38 people. Most of those people are in their 90s and were in rest homes and already had health conditions. So I wouldn't say it's probably not really due to the virus, probably their age. Like I said, most of these people are all in their 90s already, so I figured, well, okay, that's one thing. And then the amount of people cured and sent home, 475. And the amount of cases in the hospital at this present time are 59. That's all. So and there was only 2 new cases in the last 2 weeks. So it's probably pretty much gone out of this county. It doesn't look like it's spreading like they thought it was going to. And now they're saying if the casinos open, they're only going to allow 50% of the people back into the casino. So you know they're going to try to screen it out so they have nothing but the high rollers go in there because they've been losing nothing but money all this time. So that's going to happen. So anyway, let me show you what we're doing on the cabinet. I even used so much to, I even weighted it down with, of all things, a meteorite. I'll show you that. That's one I found up around near Peavine Mountain. So, whoop, here we go. Here's the cabinet. And the rock on top of it, yes, this is a solid chunk of steel I found. And you can test out with a magnet. Just sure enough, it works with a magnet. I found this big chunk when Ron and I were up hiking up there last year. So let's see what we got now. And this is lead, about a 10-pound ingot actually. And let's see what it did. I don't know what it did. I'm hoping it's flat. If it's not, I'm pretty much screwed. So I'll have to do it all over again. As it is, I know I'm going to have to fill in the blank spots wherever they are. All right. There's that one. Oh no, it's stuck to the wood. Oh, that's why I used this stuff. Oh my goodness. That one really stuck. Ah! Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, that wood came out okay. Yeah, that's where I had the glue seep in. So, but I think I can fill that in. Mix up some wood glue and fill in the cracks after I sand this down because it's still way too high. Of course, I'll have to stain the front. But all in all, I think it's going to work all right. Well, at least anywhere else, it's better than the big gaping hole it had inside of it before. So, yeah, I think that'll work. So, give you another bird's eye view here of the top. And there you are. That's what I ended up with. So I'm going to have to go ahead and, like I said, I'll have to sand all this down, get it smooth, fill in all the bad spots. There actually was a crack in the front of this, in the face of this, and there was a little chewed up spot over here. So I'll have to take care of that too. So anyhow, there you are. That's our progress on that one. Like I said, like old Red Green says, if the women don't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy. Bye for now.